So CardFlight is the open platform for mobile payments. And when you think about mobile payments, you're probably thinking of a lot of geometry. You've got squares and triangles and cylinders. But all of these are closed platforms. What I mean by that is if you want to use these solutions, use their hardware, use their app, and their payment processing. It's an all-in-one service. And if you're a food truck, maybe you're selling stuff at a flea market, you're a lemonade stand, those are perfectly good solutions. Use them. You're not going to hire an app developer. You don't need CardFlight. So why is there an open platform for mobile payments, and why does that matter? Well, let's talk about other types of businesses. What about event ticketing? There's people building software for event organizers to manage pre-sales of tickets, discount codes, will call, checking in guests at the door. But when you need to take a payment to sell a ticket at the door, why should you use a different app? Or what about doctors and dentist offices? They've got EHR tools, manage insurance, billing, reconciliation, CRM, appointment management for patients. When it's time to collect that patient copay, shouldn't you use that app instead of some other app? Or what about field sales reps and service professionals? If you're mapping your routes, your CRM, what kind of services you perform, shouldn't you use that app to take the payment? So each one of these verticals has app developers building solutions targeted to that vertical. And obviously, there's a use case for why they need to incorporate payments into their own apps and into their own integrated user experience. But they can't do this themselves. It's really challenging. They've got to source and integrate with hardware, magnetic stripe swipers. They've got to build secure ways of having that credit card data flow through their system. They've got to make sure that they're PCI compliant, which is a whole rigorous set of industry standards around data security when you're dealing with credit cards. And then on the back end, they've got to go integrate with some bank SDK. And let me tell you, those aren't very elegant, easy to integrate with solutions. And all of these things are completely non-core and non-strategic to people building software for event ticketing organizers, field sales teams, for medical practice management tools. So what CardFlight provides is we provide those software developers and the vertical solution providers with hardware. It's an encrypted magstripe reader, works with virtually any iOS or Android smartphone or tablet. We give them an SDK. So a few lines of code, they can integrate our functionality into their own apps, but keep full control of their user experience without having to deal with the normal complexity of integrating into the payments infrastructure. And the third piece is we work with virtually any processor. So you can shop around, use whoever you want for the merchant account, for the financial processing, choose whoever you want for their rates, for their service, for whatever. Use us for the easy technical integration. We're already well on our way. So I've spent over a decade in the payments industry. I've done C-level strategy work for some of the biggest retail banks and global payment networks and have a Stanford MBA. Our CTO has 13 years of software development experience and, among other things, led the team that built Australia's largest known Ruby on Rails application. We've licensed hardware and built our own proprietary SDK. We have Android and iOS SDKs already live. We've got over 25 beta clients, software developers that have paid us to start integrating our hardware and software into their solution.
All right, thank you.